do we have any word about any of these teams? Do we know who's going to QuakeCon?
Well, for a little background, VG was on the champions from last week, or last year's QuakeCon from Billy Mays days. WN, I believe, was on In It for the Money, who was the runners-up. So I'm sure those guys will be back at least. I don't know about the paramedics guys.
Alright, we're gonna get this thing going right here. We have, etc. VG, WN, Jones, and Schism. And Fusion, you want to run the roster for the paramedics?
I'm not in the server, buddy, otherwise I would.
Ah, that's right. We do have a lockout here. Okay, so GTM, I guess we'll have you do that.
Yeah, we got Zero Sawyer, Ian, Scream, and Mesta going for paramedics.
It looks like Jones is covering mid here, and he's facing off against Mesta. Pulls him down with a rail right across the middle. He's got one more defender to work through. It's Mesta as a fresh respawn. And then we got some plasma that will cut him down. Ian gets a rail on Jones, pulling him down from the center. We're going to hop over and take a look. I need to enable follow pickup.
Yeah, Schism with the flag grab there, but taken down immediately.
And we are going to work on a few things like, you know, binding, you know, pickup and follow power up and things like that. But honestly, I looked through all the CFARs. It's not there. And if you try to, you know, bind follow power up, it's an invalid command. So
it's DG underscore follow power up.
Yeah.
So it should be bindable.
Okay. We are looking at the push. It's Jones making his way into blue, and he backs off because he's facing off against two defenders. Although they were both pretty fresh spawns, they didn't have a lot of stack here. Jones getting a rail into Zero, but Zero is able to pull down Jones with a bit of plasma. Nice work there. Good defense. Schism waiting in the water. Jones getting pulled out of the air, and fresh spawns in center. He's now going to go pull down Mesta with a rail. No real touches on the flags at this point. These teams are playing it pretty cautiously. Very solid middles, so it's really hard for attackers to get in. Schism is in blue, making a push, pulls down Zero. Now has to deal with Mesta. Mesta only has a grenade launcher. He has gone down, but a square shot by Scream will pull him down, and we have a follow-up rail. Vijum now making a push, and we have a rail waiting. Scream at the bottom is able to pull down Vijum. Great work by Scream defending that flag. But of course, I'm seeing at least 2 or 3 guys here by paramedics at their base. So even though they were able to shut down that very strong push by etc., it seems like they don't really have anybody working offense, but maybe one guy.
Yeah, good job by paramedics falling back there on D.
WN is
just want to say
playing mid.
One of the keys to this map is definitely, you know, the middle of this map, and whichever team is able to hold that part of the map down will usually be victorious here.
Yeah, because all it's going to take is, you know, it means the carrier only has to travel, you know, a third of the map. As soon as they expose to mid, then they're set up for, you know, handoffs, things like that. WN getting plugged with short-range shotty, and he turns around and uses his own boomstick and pulls down Zero. We have another attacker here. WN's going to have to fend off without any armor, and he will go down to Mesta's plasma gun. And Mesta's about to pick up the flag, and now down to 15 health, and not going to get very far. WN pulls him down as a fresh spawn with MG. Zero is back in this, and wanting to get a frag. Oh, nice move there. We've got Zero getting out. Let's see, and we have the flag drop. Viju is on the way, pulled down by a great rail by Ian. Mesta picks up once again. VN getting a nice shot as Mesta tries to get an escape. We have a pickup of the flag, and I switched off of it. Hang on. Darn lag. We got a drop and a pickup, and it is out in the open. And we got a RJWN able to grab this flag, and he's able to pull down Ian. Now he's got Zero to pull through. Zero is almost going to be pulled down. He's got WN's got a bit of defenders. We're about to see the first cap. It's going to happen right here. WN is going up, and it is good, folks. First cap going to WN, who usually plays D, able to get on the board for etc.
Yeah, and there's another instance of, you know, at Cedra being able to control the middle of that map, being unable for paramedics to return that flag.
And they had, you know, 2 or 3 guys very close to it, but you know, we saw WN extended his D, and he moved out to center and was in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you can see the Cedra holding 2 people in the mid right now. His main job is just to rail everyone that comes through there.
Yeah, and we're mostly seeing fresh spawns in center for paramedics. WN picking up an impressive. And he's just falling back, grabbing armor when he gets low. Yeah, so he's definitely severely stacked here. And I like the way that he's playing this. It seems like they're relying on just solid communication. So he's essentially playing this, you know, very, very forward, unless you know, unless they know that someone has gotten past them. So I'm liking it. And here we got Mesta facing off against WN, but WN has a massive stack. We got an RJ by Viju. He is out. He is almost to center, about to pop a jump pad here. And he's trying to time it right because he's very low on health. He uses a med kit, starts to make his move across the center, grabs that shotgun out from under the paramedics guy, so he won't be able to get shot in the back. We're going to see a second cap here. This time, Viju bringing it home.
Yeah, great run by Viju there.
And we have an immediate pickup. It is, I think it was, shoot, who was that trying to get away? They didn't get very far.
That was Schism.
All right. Yeah, so it looks like paramedics are going to have to do a little triage and try to put together some offense. Because so far, Cetera is not giving them any quarter at all. And yeah, we're seeing a good 2 and sometimes 3-man triple up in that center. So paramedics are going to need to figure out how to deal with that. They need to pull down at least 1, if not 2 of those guys in order to even get close to getting that flag out of the base.
Yeah, Cedra just keeping the pressure on, forcing the paramedics to have to play constant defense, which is really affecting their ability to go offense.
Now that said, we've got 2 paramedics guys in the base, and it looks like Mesa is about to make it across the middle, but he gets railed immediately. A double rail. It's actually a bit of MG by WN, who pulls down the carrier, and he will get the return right here, although it is right when there was a blue guy in the water there. So we got a double pickup now. Schism escaping with 21 health. He is at center, but I don't think his support's there. And there's a beautiful shot by Scream, and Scream also makes the play and pulls out the, oh wow, he will not get the return. We got Jones making a play for this flag, and he RJs, and he's able to pick up this flag, grabs the fumble, and we have a standoff. We have both carriers alive, and through the center of their respective sides. Oh, there down goes Schism, and so this time we're going to see Jones bringing it home for a 3 cap up for etc.
Yeah, Zero Sawyer spent that entire exchange there, pretty much just holding up top there with the flag, but just wasn't able to get through that middle.
Yeah, and you know, Scream had the right idea. He almost pulled through everybody, but and he was really close to getting that flag returned. But by the time he RJ'd up to try to get the return, he only had about 31 health, and he was picked apart. But we did see what made that flag attempt possible for paramedics was, for that very moment, the middle was actually pretty weak, and they did a great job. They just couldn't quite put it all together, and a few lucky spawns in the middle. You know, had for example a couple of etc guys spawned, you know, near their mega health or something like that, then that flag cap could have gone the other way. I mean, it was really close.
Yeah, and you know, these guys, these Etc guys, Viju and WN and them, they have amazing aim. So it's going to be really tough for the paramedics to do anything in the middle of that map.
Yeah, and I almost would say it's, you know, it'd be nice if they can control it, but if they can't control it, the other option is to just